Well, Nathan, the mayor has been adamant that speed cameras save lives, and this is a last-ditch attempt from this administration to convince the premier to back down on his plan to outlaw speed cameras right across the province. What they are discussing in council today includes possible changes to the program, including, for example, adding larger and more signage to warn drivers of speed cameras up ahead. Also discussing implementing a one-week grace period after the first infraction so that drivers have an opportunity to get notified of the ticket before another one can be issued. These are changes that some councillors hope will signal to the province that the city is open to modifying the program, but not open to doing away with it altogether. Here's more from the mayor and some councillors this morning.
The evidence is clear. Speed cameras save lives. The province plans to rip them out, and it rips out one of the most effective tools to keep children safe.
I wouldn't get rid of the cameras. I think what they should do is do a review of all the speed limits in each of the areas, right-size the speed limits, and then so anyone that's doing an unreasonable speed gets a ticket. Not giving tickets for doing 50 on Avenue Road.
This is an unfortunate circumstance we're in now, fighting with the premier over are we going to keep our kids safe in communities, or people feel free to drive 30, 40 over the speed limit wherever they want in the City of Toronto.
I'm amazed that Premier Ford continues to ignore Sick Kids Hospital, the University of Toronto, and everyone who's ever studied this question. This is just the Premier trying to get a couple of points in the polls at the cost of human lives in the City of Toronto.
If steps have been taken proactively to modify the program to respond to the feedback from our constituents, from the residents, from the Premier, there might have been a better shot at preserving the program in that capacity for school zones. Unfortunately, this is another example where the mayor and leadership at City Hall has not demonstrated the action or response to the feedback that we've been receiving, and it looks like the Premier is going to scrap the program entirely.
And so the mayor is calling on council today to formally state its support for maintaining the automated speed enforcement program. A letter from numerous mayors across the GTA calling on the premier to reconsider was not successful yesterday in changing Doug Ford's mind. We'll continue to follow the debate here at City Council today and bring you the latest at 5 and 6 o'clock. Reporting live from Natalie Johnson. Nathan, over to you.
Thank you, Natalie.